Hey geographers, it's me again, long time no see. And this time I'm going lo-fi, using the old cell phone, just walking around so you get the bumpy up and down. I'm here in my hometown, St. Mary's, Kansas. The sun is getting low in the sky. It's the day before Thanksgiving and just taking a walk here in the cold. I actually was here yesterday and shot a video, and it was really gloomy and just, I don't know, it was warmer but more depressing, and I just decided I'm going to start over. So, where to begin? Well, not a whole lot has changed, to be honest with you. I am still plugging along on trying to figure out what exactly it is that I'm doing, but I'm still doing it, and I have done a lot of travel in the past few months. I had my, trying to think. August is when I did the video every day, and then I suddenly stopped. And if the two or less, fewer people that noticed that, that's because, well, A, travel, B, technologically not very savvy here. I wanted to move into video editing, but had some complications with that, and my computer ended up not having enough space, and it just kind of snowballed in like, oh, I gotta get on a plane the next week, and it just kind of, here we are, almost the end of November. So yeah, lame excuse maybe, but I have decided that rather than continue indefinitely without doing anything in the video because of being concerned about video editing, I'm not gonna edit, not gonna do it. Why? Why would I, right? Like, I don't really like to edit my life anymore. I lived with that for a long time, and I'm done with it. And why make things more complicated when I don't need to? That means that some of the videos just might not be that great. Maybe like this one. But I'd rather be just real than try to dress it up. I'm not going to be one of those social media influencers. I will never be that. If I am, that means aliens have come down, abducted me, and replaced me with someone who's not real. Make sure that you don't let that happen, because, yeah, that's just not my style. I like to do things differently. I like to do things the way I like to do things, and that might be different today than it is tomorrow, than it was 2 weeks ago, than it will be in a month. I have some things that I'm pretty rigid, and I like to do it this way, and then I'll turn around and totally confuse everybody around me and do it a totally different way. So that's how I am. That's why it's geography. I'm embracing the odd. So here we go. Doing a real quick rundown of all the travel, and then I'm hoping I can go back through my archives of videos and just post some stuff. Good, bad, ugly, boring, something. And maybe in time, when I get more savvy with stuff or have more time or whatever, I will put together some fancy footwork with the videos. But right now, I am just happy to continue along with this journey and do what feels right and do what feels real, because there's just too much fake in this world. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of rules. I'm tired of doing things the way you're supposed to. And I'm going to do things the way I want to do it. And I'm going to see where it leads. And maybe it'll take me forever to get where I really want to be, but at least I'll be doing it my way. And then the rest will open up. Hey, that's my philosophy. So, all right, backtracking to September. I went to Montana, spent a week in Montana, went there for a conference, and ended up traveling all through. So I started in Glacier National Park. I traveled through Great Falls, Helena, and Billings, and pretty much everywhere in between. Did some other parks like the Little Bighorn Little Bighorn National Park, Pompey's Pillar. I did a little video there, I think, so I'll share that with you. After Montana, I went to Dover, Delaware for the Postmark Collectors Club annual convention. Yes, it's one of my hobbies, is collecting postmarks. Anything to do with geography, that's me. So I've had that hobby for 26 years now, officially. At least I've been a member in the Postmark Collectors Club that long. And I wanted to go to this meeting because it was in Dover, Delaware, which is only about 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, depending on traffic, away from Rockville. So went there, had a great weekend, got to see a little of Dover. I'd been there before, but just drove through it and didn't really explore it. And it's a cute little town. It's the capital of Delaware. So yeah, it was really, really cool. I happened to go to a Oktoberfest that was happening at the same time. So that was fun. Then in October, I went to Arizona. My cousin got married in Sedona, and I flew to Prescott and rented a car, drove through Prescott and Jerome up to Sedona for the wedding, and then up to Flagstaff, one of my favorite cities in the West Coast, at least, or the west side of the country, and then down to Scottsdale where my cousins live, and then flew to Austin, Texas, where I met Mark. He flew from Baltimore, and we went to a conference, the Finance Buzz Elite Summit, all about travel hacking and credit cards and all sorts of fun stuff. It was a very short weekend, but it was a great time. Got to meet a ton of new people, and also had a day to explore Austin, which I had been to last year, but Mark had never been to, so that was fun. After that, the following weekend, we flew up to Hartford, Connecticut to go to a surprise party for some cousins of Mark's, and that was also a fun quick trip, just one day. Stayed overnight and came back. And now here I am in Kansas for 2 weeks for Thanksgiving. And this weekend, I'm trying to cooperate and work with the weather and go to maybe southwestern Kansas. I wanted to go to Omaha, but snow and other weather concerns are just not going to make that happen for me. So instead, I decided to focus on Kansas, tie that into the visit that I made to Flagstaff. There is an exhibit at the Lowell Observatory. I posted something on that on my Facebook page. I want to go to Burdett, which is the hometown of the guy who founded Pluto, who discovered Pluto. And so that will tie that whole thing together. And then hopefully I can get to go to Dodge City. I haven't been there since I was like in high school or something. So that is the current plan. And then at the end of the month in December, we're going to fly to Tahiti. So that is going to be the big trip of the year. We'll definitely take some video, including underwater footage of all the cool marine life that is supposedly there. So, it's there for sure, because I've seen YouTube videos and I'm like, I gotta go there and see this. So yeah, that's 2019. Actually, I just covered the past couple months, but I decided, and you've probably heard this before, but I decided that I'm going to make my life travel centric, meaning I want to travel more. I'm going to make it happen. And once I decided that, things just started falling in place. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to make a life more travel centric. I want to do things that I want to do on my time and my terms. And I don't yet know what I'm going to offer, what I have for a business. But I think I know that I can't worry about that right now. I have to just focus on doing everything that I can to take steps in that direction and let the rest work itself out. So that is my spiel. This has been a 10-minute video. I wanted it to be a little longer because I had a lot on my mind, and I've been taking a walk around town and I did not even have my earbuds on. I was not listening to podcasts or music or anything. So my brain was actually a little clearer maybe than normal. There's a couple things up there. And yeah, just wanted to be candid. And so if anyone's made it this far, wow, you are a true friend. All right, with that, I am gonna head home because it's cold and it's getting dark. And I think it's, so today I got off work a little early and got to spend the afternoon not working. And that was part of the freedom that I really want to be more permanent in my life. I don't want to have to depend on an employer to tell me when I can and can't work. I want that to be my decision. But I'm not there yet because I don't have a business to sell something. So unless you're all willing to pay for me to talk at you, then we're gonna have to take this a slow way. So with that, I'm gonna go back, and tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna stuff my face, have lots of turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, pumpkin pie, maybe some other pie. And yeah, to all of those celebrating and everyone who isn't celebrating, it's still Thanksgiving. I'm still thankful for you. I'm still thankful for myself, for being alive, for having a wonderful life, for the tree, the sun, the sky, whatever. Like, I can go crazy here. And the reality is there's a lot to be thankful for. So I'll leave it there and I'll shut this down. Have a great Thanksgiving.